It's never been easier to make that first $1,000. But I always hate when people say something like that because, yay, it's easier than ever, right? I'm going to go out and be a millionaire. Well, what the F am I supposed to go do? Especially in an AI world.
Well, the thing about 1,000, granted, yeah, with AI, a lot of things are going to be changing in the job market. But for that, when we're talking about $1,000, like so if you're working a minimum wage job, what's minimum wage? Like 7, 8 bucks. If you're working a minimum wage job, let's say 20 hours a week, because maybe you're a student, you're working part time. Um, Help me with the math here. What is that? A few $100, $150 a week, maybe give or take, and then after taxes, maybe it's 100.
Isn't that
Um,
crazy?
you're talking about 10 weeks, right, to hit $1,000 earned post tax. Now you got to factor in your living costs, but the point I'm trying to make is that when we're talking about $1,000, like it's really just a function of any job that you're working for, a moderate amount of time, assuming that you're not spending every penny that you earn. $1,000 should be a somewhat achievable objective.
It should be, but do you think the people that are listening to this podcast are thinking about, I want to go get a minimum wage job to earn that $1,000? Or do they want to crack open their laptop and make it this weekend?
Fair point. Fair point.
How
Well,
would you do it this? Well, here in an
I would
AI
buy
world,
Bitcoin. Is that where we're
buy
going with?
Bitcoin.
I would buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, that worked a while ago.
It's not advice.
Um, I guess if you had $100, you could throw it in on a potential 10x. There are strategies out there that you can look up online. The 10x times, right? Where you take $1, turn it into 10 on an altcoin, take 10, turn it into 100, 100 into 1,000, 1,000 into 10,000, right? If you can put together $100 a month and you do that 12 months in a row, one of them is probably going to hit $1,000. So there's way number one. Make $100, put it into a crap coin in cryptocurrency, and then just hope that it 10x's. Problem solved. Let's shut off the podcast, and we're done for the day.
The best way to make $1,000 or to make any amount of money, well, really to make $1,000, I think we should also talk about the difference between earning from investing and then earned income, like earning through trading your time for money through
Have
work.
we been making money for so long that this concept is hard to talk about?
We're really struggling here. So what I'm getting at though is when you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of money to invest, the best way you can make money is trading your time for money.
Okay, now there's a good one.
If
So
you
if you were to decide to trade your time for money, but you weren't looking to go get a job,
I
right?
would sell, so the best way to make money is to sell a service. It costs
Okay,
money to make. It's not like if you want to start a business, or if you're just somebody who's young starting out, or if you don't have a lot of money starting out, the best way to earn income is by selling a service, hands down. Better than investing, better than trying to create a product. You can learn a skill, you can sell that skill as a service, and it costs you almost no money, and you can cash flow from day one. That's what I did when I started my agency at 15 years
well,
old.
I am going to drop what I might call would it be a Richard Bransonism, right?
Okay.
Don't go learn a skill and then figure out how to sell it. If you're broke, you're sitting at home, you're 18, you're sitting at home, you're a single mom, you're sitting at home, you just got laid off work and you need to pay rent, go online and just start trying to sell yourself through your social media
Yes.
contacts. Just pick a skill, go to
Yes.
ChatGPT and ask, what are 10 ways that I can make $1,000 in the next 30 days using AI? And then get someone to raise their hand and say, I will pay you X to do Y, and then figure out how to do it and learn as you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think one of the biggest, also, like when I speak at schools, so like I speak at a lot of universities, even high schools, to
Do they
kids.
confuse you as a student?
Yes.
Okay.
Although I'm finally getting to a place where I have enough wrinkles. But that a lot of the kids that want to become entrepreneurs, the biggest thing they struggle with, even when it comes to starting a service business, is they spend so much time just going back and forth over finding the perfect service that is like on the leading edge of what's changing in the marketplace and taking advantage of technology and AI. When you just have to choose, literally, like throw a dart at a board, any service, Like it could be mowing lawns, it could be web design, it literally could be anything. It's not about the service itself. To your point, it's about learning how to sell. And if you can learn how to sell, you can literally sell any service.